Hey everyone, Yusuf here from Indulge Gadgets, where we take a look at the latest and greatest in technology every week right here. In today's episode of Indulge Gadgets, we'll be taking a look at NZXT's custom mechanical keyboard lineup with a focus on simplicity and functionality and a starting price tag of about $130. It begs the question, is it worth your time? So starting off, the keyboard is available in both black and white options and is also available in 3 sizes. This being the full size variant, this being the 10 keyless edition, which takes out the number pad, and also there's a mini TKL version that takes out the arrow keys as well. Now these 3 different sizes will cater to 3 different types of consumers, depending upon how much desk space you have and what kind of work you do. If you're just a gamer, you should be able to use the mini TKL edition and not worry about the number pad or the arrow keys. But if you're someone who likes to use the arrow keys a lot, if you do a lot of browsing, a lot of email, then maybe this is the one for you. And if you are into productivity and work, the full-size keyboard should be your best fit. And talking about the design and build quality of the keyboard, it is a really sleek and simple design and also really low profile. Does not have a lot of depth to it, and it weighs in at about 800 grams, which should be easy to carry around if you are taking your keyboard, as it has a detachable USB Type-C cable, and you also have height adjustment options at the back to give you that ergonomic typing position or gaming position. And overall, the design and build quality of the keyboard is actually pretty good, and with its minimal aesthetic, it should be able to fit into any type of setup that you might have. And talking about the features on this keyboard, the name is function at the end of the day. It has a dedicated volume wheel for adjusting the volume on the go. You don't have to actually go into your Windows software and do that. And you also have 3 dedicated function buttons. One of them is going to lock the Windows button for you, and this the gamers can relate to. You might want to lock the Windows button while you're gaming so you accidentally don't press it and ruin your game. You also have a Windows mute button here, so at one click you can mute your whole system sound and just focus on whatever else is happening. And you also have a dedicated LED brightness button, which is a toggle, and it toggles through 4 different levels of brightness, so 25%, 50%, 75 and 100. So depending upon the time of the day, you can change that as well. And as I said, it does have a detachable Type-C cable, so again, if the cable goes bad, you don't actually have to throw away the keyboard. Just get a new cable and you should be fine. And you also have a dedicated wrist rest in this keyboard, which is magnetic and just attaches like that and has a really soft touch rubber coating to it, which should give you that comfortable typing position so your hands are actually not touching the desk and on this wrist rest. So for longer typing sessions or longer gaming sessions, I think this will reduce a lot of the fatigue that you might get. Talking about key switches and keycaps, the NZXT function keyboard comes with Gateron red linear switches with 50 million clicks as their life, and the key switches are good, but they're also hot swappable. So NZXT is going for a modular design here, so you can change out the key switches in the future if you wanted to for something else that you might like from Cherry MX or Otemos or any brand that you want to. Now the stabilizers are not that great on this keyboard. They could have been a little more stable, a little more better, and the keycaps as well are not of the best quality. They are ABS plastic. I would expect PBT keycaps at this price range, but other than that, the typing experience on this keyboard is actually really good, and the support of NZXT CAM software makes it really easy to do any sort of macros and also manage the RGB lighting. And you can change the lighting on this keyboard into any color. This does support per key RGB lighting, so you can change the individual keys to different colors and different effects, so that's really nice. And you do have a static as well as a reactive effect in their software. So the static effect is when the keyboard is just idle and not being used, and the reactive effect is when you're actually interacting with the keyboard. So that, in my opinion, is a good touch. The software experience is good. As I said, overall, the keyboard has a good typing experience, but for the price of $130, NZXT could have done better. And that wraps up this episode of Indulge Gadgets. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any suggestions or queries, let us know in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.